Yesterday, I beat Metropolis Zone in Sonic 2 without taking any damage. Figured I'd just explain how. This is completely from memory. So first things no, I didn't look at any level maps or anything. I did at some points change paths, just because some are easier than the others, but I didn't plan a route ahead of time. First thing, just of course go the normal route that makes sense, dodge that guy. If you go fast, you don't have to worry about those star guys. Over here, I jumped down here because it's a quicker way of getting to this area. If you don't fall, you'll get to the exact same area, it'll just take you a bit longer. I'm not sure why they made falling a good thing, but I mean, I'll take this thing and it'll take me to the same place eventually. Yeah, see? Right back over here. Then you want to come down here, because if you go up here, well, it's a dead end. I don't have to show it. It's just, there's nowhere to go. You go through a little tube and then nothing. So then I just came up here, because again, just made sense. That one's pretty simple, honestly. Oh, right here, if you don't have Tails with you, you want to wait for him to come back, because if he flies in from the top, he'll activate those star guys, and you won't be able to see him activate him, so there's nothing you can do about it. Nice. In Act 1, it is always safe to jump off of these. There's never a mantis at the end, so that's just nice. And then you just keep following the normal path. Again, Act 1, pretty simple. You just fall down here. You don't have to. It's just a bit faster. Right here, you just gotta make sure that doesn't happen. This time I wasn't really paying attention to where these had popped out, but it tends to be different places. Oop, and I gotta show something here. I'm not sure why, but if you go through this part if you go through it too fast, this guy spawns in. I don't know why. Or rather, I don't know why you can stop him from spawning in. So I was able to consistently make him not spawn. You just pause before jumping down here, and boom, he doesn't spawn. That's really the only thing worth explaining in Act 1. And you just, keep going through it as usual. Right here, this guy is still fairly easy to avoid if you hit the button. You just gotta stand on the edge here. If you really want to be risky, you can go fast, and that's fine. I use these pistons to time this. Once I'm starting to be in them, I know that I'm at the end of that platform, and then you just jump over that mantis, well, onto that mantis. And boom, that's Act 1. Act 2, right, you can just go as fast as you'd like here. Let's start, because you'll not be stopped by the button? What? I think that's the first time I haven't been stopped by the button. Hold on. Oh, I could just reload save. Maybe if you're going as fast as possible, because I never went all the way to the right and then spin dashed. Anyway, you can usually just spin dash there and be stopped by the button. Right here, you want to wait a moment for this guy to move, get a nice safe jump on him. Oh, nope. This part, if you hold right, you go... What? Alright, I swear in my practice test, if I just held right here, I would fly to the left. Anyway, I guess I should properly explain it, huh? So, when coming out of here, you don't press anything. I pressed something by accident, but yeah, and then you'll always fly to the left. I like to press left so that my speed cap will stop me from going too fast to the left, but apparently that's not necessary. But yeah, just tapping left and holding right is a very safe way of doing that. Right here, you just gotta not be bad. Here, I go through the secret route right here. I don't know if it's actually any better, but it's what I did. And then don't hit those or else your life will be harder. There's a crab down here. Just Gotta remember him. Once again, you just gotta not be bad. Keep going through the route. I don't know why I hit that button. You can just jump over that gap. Right here, yes. This is the best way to do it. You just go fast, jump over him. I kind of screwed it up in the actual final run though, and ended up using an alternate slower strategy, which is wait for him to walk all the way left, and then he'll turn around and he doesn't shoot you when he's facing away from you. And then right here, it's just time it right. Jump on this guy, move between those spikes. Kind of tricky, but not too bad. This guy I always forget exists. Aw, it feels weird to not be getting a 1-up around now, because I got hurt. At one point in Act 3, there's like a spike ceiling, but that's not in Act 2. This guy, you don't have to worry about him if you just move fast. This guy, just dodge him like normal. I wait for this guy so that he can't shoot me, and then this is another important part. If you just... This part's kind of just complete BS. Hope you don't get hit. I didn't get hit there, but you can do it consistently without getting hit. If you just... if after coming up here you just immediately jump into the left there, then it always goes something like this, and you don't get hit. It's great. Dodge that guy. If you try this, you'll probably get pretty good at dodging mantises. I did not remember every single one's location every time. Once again, don't just spin dash up random things in Act 3. You can do it in Act 2, but Act 3, somewhere there are spikes. Fast forward is so slow with this recording. Anyway, here, go fast so that this guy doesn't move to the left, and it's therefore easier to dodge. Jump on him, easy. Then right here, make sure you land a bit to the left there. That way you can jump over this guy. And then there's no danger until the corkscrew. It's quite nice, you can just go fast. Well, you gotta go fast through that. And at the corkscrew, you just make sure you dodge these guys. Tails won't really be a problem since you'll be waiting for them to explode anyway. Then you can just run past this last guy. Just like, don't crush yourself. It's not too hard. Those guys, you can of course just run past. This part sucks, because if you fall down, there's a part, I swear to you, it's impossible to dodge. You just go up the bouncy things and then into a mantis. It just puts you right in them. Here, I recommend starting on the right so that there's no risk of you flying into these spikes from the left. I guess I should explain that a bit better. Just when you get bounced up by this thing, go to the right. That's all. Make sure you hit the right side first, and you won't hit those spikes. Usually you won't if you go to the left either, but usually. This is a mantis that you pretty much just have to Tails does that sometimes. This is a mantis that you pretty much just have to If Tails hadn't opened the platform, he would have been further to the right. No, I'm acting like it matters if I get hurt. Yeah, whatever. Die. Anyway, after you hopefully don't get screwed over by Tails and don't do the dumb thing I just did. I swear I know how to play this game. I mean, I did once beat Metropolis Zone without getting hurt. Right here, you can just make your life a bit easier by coming up here instead of dealing with all of these. You can just skip trying to jump from the one to the other. Here you want to wait a moment for the crab to move to the left. Makes them a lot easier to jump over. Or onto. Right, when you see the guy on the ceiling, that means that there will also be a guy on the floor, so you'll have to jump over him. It's the only place in this route where you see one on the ceiling. So it's a pretty easy indicator. And then there's one last trick that Metropolis has up its sleeve, one that I didn't even realize was there when I was doing this. I didn't remember him. I just reacted quickly. But yeah, watch out for that, Mantis. Then you're home free. You just beat the boss. Yeah, I used to think that this boss was like impossible to beat without getting hurt, but you just gotta have a bit of patience. Jump over him like this, you can land hits on him using Tails. If Tails gets hurt, it's quite nice. But you land hits on him, or no, you jump over him. He'll go back and forth, just one cycle, and then he'll go up to the top. Make sure that you're in one of the far corners while he does that, and then you hit him. Rinse and repeat. Very easy to do. And, well, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything else to explain. I just don't want to not beat this boss. Yeah, though, that's how, at least with my route, you can beat Metropolis without getting hurt. Obviously still requires a decent amount of skill, especially if you're not just going to be slow and, I don't know. It's just things to look out for, like despawning the one guy. I figured they were worth explaining. Goodbye.